Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jonathan Villar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here's Buchholz on 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Green is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
In now for the O's, Brooks Robinson. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Buchholz playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Heading out toward shallow right. Travis has got it, and the side is retired. So they're set down 1, 2, 3 in the first by Clay Buchholz. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Nope.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, Sean Green. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
High in the air out to center field. Mullins is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Ready now for Baltimore, number 8. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Heading out toward shallow right. Green is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard to short. Galvis is there to second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Orioles held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
No strike.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 5 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Smoke, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Brandon Drury will bat next. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still only 1 out in the inning. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Ripken shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting in, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping in for the Jays, Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Toronto after this. Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Green is there, one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Jesus Sucre. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Into the box now,
Number
Cedric
3.
Mullins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Before the first pitch, a check at first, just keeping him close. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he lays off there. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-2. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. We play 2.5. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1. Settling in now, Reese McGuire. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 10.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Devin.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Popped him up. Sucre has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 15, Sean Green.
At the plate, Sean Green. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Two and two. McGuire, the runner at first with two gone. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. In now, Brooks Robinson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, number 8, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Galvis on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Buchholz sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Carter. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Carter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's
Too low, 1-0. One and one, the count to Joe Carter.
It's out 1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Carter on at first, nobody out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery, and it's belted high and deep into right center. Mullins looks up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Grendel Pritchard. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now in the box, Brendan Drury flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one to Murray, and that finishes the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. VR is right there. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 4. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, DJ Stewart. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now.
Zero.
3-2 now.
Thank you.
And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Green. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Jesus Sucre.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
That's
2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0 home. fly ball out to straightaway right.
Green waits on it.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Standing in, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Drury is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Standing in, Reese McGuire, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in now, Devin Travis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard to third. Fielded by Robinson. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go Jonathan Villar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Mark Trumbo.
A look to first by Buchholz, and he's back standing. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1, a pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Trumbo, base runner at first with 1 out. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
David Phelps will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 35, David.
Stepping in now, number 8, as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up, Galvis on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. They trail it 4-1. Tanner Scott will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ready for another shot now. Sean Green. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Sean Green.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone up into the second deck. So Sean Green with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe.
Into the box now, Joe Carter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. .30 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 3-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Justin Smoke will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Now the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Smoke, a 6'4" switch hitter. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rendell Grichuk.
Rendell Grichuk will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Drury, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
The 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Stewart has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jays add one more on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Murray. Last time through was a base hit.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Phelps has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Now a swing by Murray and a ball soaring out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Danny Barnes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now batting.
In now, Trey Mancini. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Drury has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 24.
Digging in, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Jesus Sucre, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. Ready on 1 and 2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles 2. Gregory Infante gets the call
now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Gregory Infante.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Toronto, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Popped up. Robinson is there for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 10.
So stepping in, Reese McGuire. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. That's by him for strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Drilled to the left side. Robinson is there. Oh, look at Robinson. Hey now.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And it remains 5-2. Tim Mesa is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
Now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Full count now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the pitch on 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Brooks Robinson would be next. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. 2nd home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now. Ken Giles is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Ken the third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles 3. Paul Fry is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Into the box, Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sean Green. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hammers it to deep right field. Stewart ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 5-3. Stepping in, number 8. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
The first baseman, number 33.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
That misses 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ripken leads off second with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Carter giving chase, and they can't run it down. Grounded back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Trey Mancini, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
One out and a runner on third. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. DJ Stewart waits on deck. And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, DJ Stewart. Popped him up. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clay Buchholz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ken Giles records 4 outs on his way to the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clay Buchholz. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Ken Giles, his second. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.